Morning everyone. So first of all, thank you so much for joining the our first session today. So let's start with the some introduction about the BTP. So during the demo session, we already discussed with the BTP is part of Rise with SAP. So Rise with SAP has several services, and so in that BTP is one of the platform as a service concept here. Platform as a service concept means, so in the cloud terminology, in the cloud terminologies, so for the beginners, so in the cloud terminologies, we have the some concepts, right? So we have the in the cloud computing, in the cloud terminology, what is mean by platform as a service. But before that, in the cloud terminology, we have the three types of total. There are the three types of cloud services as a offering here, right? So one is the IaaS, infrastructure as a service. The second one is called the PaaS, platform as a service, same as like BTP. Third one is called the SaaS, software as a service concept. These are the cloud terminologies here, right? In the digital world, so these are the cloud terminologies we have. So what is mean by IaaS? Infrastructure as a service here. So here in this service, so renting a computer in the cloud, which means so you will get the virtual server, storage, network. That's it. Only infrastructure, network, storage, server, RAM, this kind of things you will get here. Then we have to decide what softwares you have to run it, and so you need to build the so you need to build and manage the space without worrying and physical hardware, all those things. So we can do that one. Only you need to pay for space and power what you are using for the IaaS concept here. But BTP is not a IaaS concept here, right? So then coming to the PaaS concept here. So same as like here, IaaS means they are the multiple IaaS providers, right? As you know, in the market we have the multiple IaaS providers are there, right? So one is the we there are the well-known names, right? AWS, so Azure, and so GCP, and so we have the IBM Cloud and Alibaba Cloud. So there the multiple infrastructure providers are there. They will provide us the infrastructure to the customers here, right? So that we can focus on the building and we can building so installations, implementation, running our digital applications on in this infrastructure here. These are the infrastructure providers here. So what is mean by PaaS? It's offer ready-made platform for developments, ready-made platform for the applications, the ready-made platform, they will ready-made applications, they will provide it underlying infrastructure. So the ready-made platform for application development, they will provide on the underlying infrastructure here. Underlying infrastructure, they will provide it here. It's like a renting a ready-use kitchen instead of building from the scratch. Ready use kitchen, so you directly go in kitchen and you can build the you can just cook the whatever you need. So here also SAP SAP provides tools and services for the developers and administrators to create, to test and deploy the application without worrying about the underlying infrastructure, which means here infrastructure plus then ready-made applications SAP is providing here. So that we can directly focus on the logic. We can directly focus on the logic here. Instead of just someone is pinging, they need meeting invite. No. Can I provide the meeting link? Okay, someone asking meeting link in the group. Let me ping. It's already pasted in the link, right? Okay. Yeah, sorry. So, so they will provide the all the platform related services, solutions, ready-made solutions. Directly you can go ahead and do the small configurations and we can focus on the logic here. Here in the platform as a service, you are saving the money, you are saving the you are saving the money and time and a lot of things you are saving in the here. Why? Because SAP is providing the everything. In that, one of the part is called the BTP. BTP also is like a platform as a service, business technology platform. BTP is as like a platform as a service here. In that platform as a service, so SAP is providing the all the list of services solutions. Yeah, their solutions we have to use it directly. Then so that solutions will be deployed on the underlying infrastructure. Any one of the infrastructure providers are available. So though that you can deploy it, that is your choice in which region and which infrastructure provider you want to use it. So you can deploy it, your service, your application data, everything will run on this in the cloud infrastructure providers. Cloud infrastructure providers here, right? So ready-made. Sir, where can I find out all the things here? Where can I find out all the list of BTP related services and everything? Means you don't need any infra, any service here. You don't need anything. Just to go to the SAP Discovery Center. SAP Discovery Center here. In the Discovery Center, you can see the list of services what the SAP is providing to the customers here. So they are the 87 services SAP is providing to the customer. One is the ABAP environment. Then, so they are the autoscaler, application autoscaler. So, right, if any application, so if any space issues or anything, they want to uplift, autoscale, then there is autoscaler option, authorization services, business application studio for the developers. So these all are the services and these are the services Adobe. Adobe, suppose currently you are using the NetWeaver system, dedicated NetWeaver system on top of the ADS functionalities you are using. And you, so suppose you have a requirement for to use the ADS, then what you have to do? You need to you need to build the you need to build the procure the infrastructure first, right? You need to procure the infrastructure first. On top of the infrastructure, then you need to install the operating system, then infrastructure license, operating system license, then you need to install the database, right? Then you need to install the application, then you need to add the ADS components, right? Then and you need to do the configurations, right? So if you want to use the small ADS functionalities in your business, then you need to install these many things like underlying infrastructure is required, hardware, physical hardware, sorry, maybe cloud, any one of the hardware. On top of the hardware, you will use the OS operating systems, right? You need the license for this one, you need the license for this one, you need the license for that database, you need the license for the application and ADS, right? These many things you required. So to use the small ADS functionality, you need these many things. You require licenses, installations, configurations. Yeah, one again, one support team for the monitoring perspective, supporting and regular maintenance activities. There are a lot of time. This will take time, saving the cost and everything. Also, if you implement the BTP ADS service, you no need to do anything. Just subscribe the service here. Just subscribe the service here. Just while you are subscribing, it will ask you to install on the which infrastructure provider, then you can select it. The ADS functionality is available. Just you can do the configurations. Just you can do the configuration, backend system, SAP systems, integration, those things. That's it. Simple tool. You no need to do the all kind of installations and everything here, right? So like that, we have the so number of services in the SAP is providing to the customers here, right? So build work zone, Fiori apps related services here, right? So then they are providing the so the many they're all the services and print service, right? So then OData, AI related services, analytics cloud, Sybase alerts, so build apps, build work zone, ALM, cloud ALM related services here, HANA cloud, right? So see, there are many services they are providing to the customers. just you can use these services for your business. All their services and solutions, as you know, in the demo session I discussed, they have categorized into the five main pillars. All their solutions and services they have categorized into the five main pillars in the BTP side here. In that five main pillars here, one is the application development related thing. Application development in that services. So application development. Suppose like example, in the application development side, SAP build apps. So some of the DevOps related services, CTMS, cloud transport, alerts, automation pilot, runtime, environments, low code, no code concept, build work zone, many development services they have built here, right? And also some of the automation related functionalities. Automation means so workflow, RPA, chatbots, task centers, this and all that comes under the automation here. The third pillar the third pillar is called the integration related services here. Related services here. Integration means integration means integration suite, event mesh. So right. So then business accelerator hub. There the some services are there here. Here the most of the customers are using the integration suite for the CPI, PO interfaces, migrations, some other interfaces perspective. They are using the integration suite. CPI developers are integration suite here. Right. Then the fourth pillar is called the data and analytics. Data and analytics here, right? Data and analytics. So data and analytics means what here? So here HANA cloud. So there is a HANA database they are providing here. Then Sybase. Then so data sphere here, and also MDG, master data governance. So these are the databases, some SAP analytics cloud. So these are the analytics perspective they are using. They are under in this pillar, data and data analytics pillar. The fifth one, which they have added recently, so then that is called the AI related services, artificial intelligence related services here. So then there is a AI core related service and AI launchpad, AI business service here. So there the some services are there here. They are the business services. We can use those services here. AI related services here, right? So each pillar they have the dedicated services. So they have combined all the services solutions under here. In that, if you see here, there the AI related application development, data analytics related, some of the integration related services are there, all their solutions, and so they have categorized it into the five main pillars here. So in this here, we can calculate the what is the pricing for this one. What is the pricing here? Suppose if you want to use the analytics cloud, suppose like you want to use the SAP analytics cloud here, just you can add to the your you can add to the your estimation, and you can calculate it here how much it is required and everything here you can calculate it here. So if you go to the service, suppose like integration suite you want to use it here, then if you go to the pricing here, then you will come to know the service is available under in which regions, which infrastructure provider. Suppose like AWS infrastructure, if they want to use the AWS, but AWS available in the following regions only. Azure, this reasons only. Google Cloud, this reasons only, right? So here you see here GB, how much GB here you want to use it here. What is the per hour, right? What is the per hour here you want to use it here? See, what is the per hour you want to use it here. So there are many things they have there here, right? You can choose a plan, so you can calculate the how much, sir, what is the cost for this one here, right? What is the plan you want to use it here. So like this, so we can calculate it in upfront. So we can calculate the approximate billing and everything. We can calculate it. If you want to take the service, what is the pricing? If you want to take the above environment here, what is the pricing here? In the BTP also there is a above environment. What is the pricing here? What is the pricing here, which you can see here, right? If you use the pricing, you can see here So for the 16 GB of the persistence memory per hour, this is the one they are charging here. Like that, you can calculate it here. So runtime memory, this is the one they are charging here, right? Memory capacity and everything here, right? So like that, so maybe you can calculate the pricing amount, whatever the sir they are providing here. So where we are discussing about the all their platform as a services here. Here some services are the platform as a services. So only few are there as a like a software as a services also there. Some services are as a software as a services here. So what is mean by now BTP is a platform as a service. It's providing the platform to the customers to build their applications by using the provided services and everything. You can use the so your application, your own application, you can only deployments and everything you can use it here. Then what is mean by SaaS? What is mean by SaaS product here? SaaS. So SaaS product here. SaaS is like a software, taking a renting of the software here. Renting a software instead of buying it here. Right? You access and use the software over the internet, no need to for installations. So I think it's a so suppose like example Gmail, Google Docs, more and online. Just it's like a software. Suppose like we have the public clouds, private clouds concept, right? Software as a service. So public clouds, right? So same as like that is the concept here. SaaS products, SaaS product here. Just renting a software instead of you no need to here. You need to just rent the infrastructure. Just you can so just you can deploy your own application here. So ready-made applications are available. You can use it here. Here you are renting a software. Software also you are taking a rent here. Then so no need for installation. So same example like Gmail, Google Docs, and more online related things here. This is the so some cloud related terminology which you understand in that BTP will comes under the mainly the platform as a service concept here. Platform as a service concept here. So that is the main thing here, right? So here, as you know, during the demo session we discussed. So Jan 2021 SAP introduced a one powerful unique solution is called the BTP Business Technology Platform here, right? It's a ready-made solutions are available here. The mainly for the developers, technical aspect, purpose perspective, right? So if you want to start the project immediately, you need a platform as a service which help you to build and deploy the cloud solution without any local installations and everything here, right? So developer, you need to ready-made development environment where you need plugins. Then you can use the BTP related services like build work zone, some of the CLI tools. They can use it. They can start coding the solutions without any no time. So that is the so you will wish to set up where applications developments one click, then build business. Sorry, application studios they will use it here, right? So one of the major requirement of the cloud solution is the DB as a service concept here. Here, as I mentioned here, so databases also available as a DB as a service concept, which will fulfill the all the data related requirement here. Sir, where can we store our data? That's why SAP introduced the HANA cloud in the BTP. So we will be storing huge amount of data, processing the structured and unstructured data for the real time into multiple sources. With multiple sources data, we can store into the in the HANA cloud here. That's why SAP DB as a service concept. SAP introduced the HANA Cloud, Sybase, some other tools they have introduced it here, right? So it will solve the all our data related requirement and everything. So main of the so complex business requirement. So best algorithms. So BTP provide the cloud application programming language so that which minimize the developer job. So they can only focus on the business logic here. Developers, they are the free defined templates are available. They can use it to develop the application or customizing the applications here, right? Integrations also you no need to spend the multiple hours. just you can just single clicks, you can do the integrate into the multiple systems as well here. These are the some advantages, and if you understand the technical perspective, the new customers and existing customers, they can get benefit if they use the BTP related services. So BTP helps you to focus on the business logic, so they will take care of everything else, right? Just you can go ahead and use the service. It will take care of the everything here. That's why we will call it as the BTP one-stop shop for all your need. One-stop shop for the all your need, whatever you need. So everything is available under the BTP platform. You can directly focus, build the, just you can take the subscription, you can use that BTP related services and everything here, BTP related services and everything here. So coming to the, sir, how can we so use these services? How can we use this service, or I want to use these services for my business? I want to use it. How can I get it here? So here to get this one, you need to get the BTP cockpit here. First of all, you need to understand the BTP cockpit service here. So what is mean by BTP cockpit? BTP cockpit is a web-based interface that allows administrator to manage or administrator to monitor the BTP related things here, right? So in the BTP cockpit, without BTP cockpit, you cannot do anything. BTP cockpit is a web-based interface that is providing to customers by SAP to manage the applications, to manage the resources, services, sub accounts, applications, metrics, accounts, security, many things you can manage it using the BTP cockpit. Sir, how can I get these things here? So first of all, before you get the BTP accounts, first of all, before you get the BTP accounts here, you need to understand the types of accounts here. Types of accounts here, BTP accounts here. Before you get the accounts, you need to understand the types of BTP accounts. BTP accounts here. So before that also you need to understand the small architecture of the BTP, how it will be, right? So if you see here, this is the global account. This is the types of accounts means there are the two types of BTP accounts you will get from SAP, right? So in that, one is the global accounts. Global accounts. Inside of the global accounts, you have the sub accounts. Sub accounts you need to deploy it based upon the your on premises, your customer premises SAP systems. You need to build the your SAP sub accounts here. Based on that, so you have the cloud connector and cloud connectors, and you need to have the SAP systems as well. SAP systems also you need to build it here. So this and all the all are SAP public network. These all accounts are in the SAP public network here, and this and all the customer network zone here. This and all the customer network zone here, right? Customer network zone here. So here, if you see here, what will happen here? So this is the global account. Under the global account, you need to create the sub accounts here. Under the global accounts, you need to create the sub accounts here, right? This is our responsibility to create the sub account, structure the your accounts, prepare the landscape structures and everything. This is our responsibility, right? So this and all the BTP side here. Then this BTP, this is the cloud connectors here and SAP systems here. SAP, your on premises, maybe suppose like existing SAP environment you have here, right? This is the cloud connectors here, SAP cloud connectors here. So if any connection wants to talk to the your SAP system, suppose one of the BTP service, it's required to consume the some data from the your backend systems. It's required the connectivity. It's required the connectivity to the your, so via cloud connector. It's required the connectivity to the SAP systems here. So without cloud connector, the connectivity is not possible, which means your cloud applications will not talk to the your SAP systems, or cloud systems will not talk to the customer premises in the customer premises systems here. Why? Because this is the public, this is the private mode, public network, this is the private network. It's required the VPN, some other tools you require to connect to the customer network, but not like that BTP. BTP can open from anywhere, right? So BTP application services you can open from anywhere also here. So in that case, there is a there is a sub account here. If you use this sub account, it will connect to the cloud connector to the SAP applications, it will connect it here. Cloud connector to SAP applications, it will connect it here. Right? That is the main thing here. Cloud connector to SAP application, it will connect it here. So without cloud connector, it will not be, it will not be a connectivity or connectivity. So your cloud connector will play the very important role, very crucial role to connectivity between the BTP accounts and here. Here, this we will call it as the global account. Global account. This we will call it as the sub account here. One or more sub accounts here. One global account, one or more sub accounts should be required here. Right? So SAP will provide us the one global account to us. SAP will provide the one global account to here. So if I discuss about the types of accounts here, types of accounts means types of global account here. So one is the global account. One is the global account here. One is the global account here. The second one is called the trial accounts, global accounts and the trial accounts here, global accounts and trial accounts here. So normally trial accounts are free to use, intended for the personal exploration and training purpose, some of the POCs purpose, so we can use it here. It's allowed to restrict to use of the some of the services, some of the resources, not intended for the production team developments related things in the trial accounts here. Only for the trainings, some personal exploration purpose we can use it. Why? Because there is a limitations to use the limitations. There are some limitations to use the services here. There are some limitations to use the services in the trial accounts here. So trial accounts are, there is a the limitations. Limitations means it's up to 90 days trial, free trial period. You will get it out. This 90 days trial also, it will be divided into the two interval. 0 to means 1 to 30 days. So you need to log in one time. If you don't log in regularly, in the 31 day, your account will be deactivated. Your account will be deactivated here. So you have to log in and you have to work on. Then automatically once you log in, it is auto extended. It is auto extended to the another 60 days. Auto extended to the total 90 days. It will be extended. So trial account, the license is only for the 90 days only. Within the 90 days is completed, so then your account will be deactivated. Whatever the services currently are you using here, all will be deleted from the your account here. Again, you need to register. You need to start from the personal trainings and everything. You can start it here, right? That is the trial limitations here, right? But here the global account is not like for limitations here. Why? Because global accounts are like a business accounts here. Global accounts are like a business accounts here, right? So that is the main thing here. So here global accounts, sorry, global account is like, global account is has two types here. So not the global account has two types here. One is the enterprise account here. One is the enterprise account. Second one is the trial accounts here, right? So enterprise accounts and trial account here means one global account has two types, enterprise account and trial accounts here, right? Trial accounts are the free accounts here, right? So global account is used to manage the all your BTP related services, solutions, and BTP related services and solutions, everything, manage the accounts, everything we can manage it using the global account here, right? That global account has two types, and is the enterprise account and trial accounts here. Enterprise accounts are the how enterprise accounts are usually associated with the customer or partners here. It contains to the platform services, so that customer has to purchase that account, enterprise accounts. there is a separate registration procedure to get the enterprise account here, right? So those means there is no limitations here. You get the all the whatever the current plus the future services SAP is going to deploy, all the services, whatever the services you have, you will get the access to the all your services to use it. So you can use it any service, you can use it here. There is no limitations here. There is no limitations here. See here, free trial accounts means it's available as a free as well as the paid also it is available. But this is like a paid service. There is no free tag here. So which means so there is no free tag here. Which means that is not the that is not the free service. That is there is a limitations. The service that is only available in the enterprise account only here. The trial accounts, which means it's a free for 90 days. You can use the trial accounts here. Free for 90 days. You can use the trial accounts here, right? So global account is a is the realization of your contract with you or your company has made with the SAP, that we have to make the contract with the we or individually we can also take it out, or company also has made with the SAP here, right? A global account is used to manage the sub accounts members, something like entitlements, quotas, plans, all the related services and solutions we can it will be available in the global account. Inside of the global account we have to manage all the things here, all the resources and everything here, right? So they are the two types of global accounts which you will get from SAP. That one is called the trial accounts and second one is called the enterprise account here. Enterprise accounts here. So enterprise accounts means usually the paid accounts. Enterprise accounts are the business accounts where we have to run the accounts here, right? It's all usually associated with the customer and partners here, right? Usually partners and everything here. So that is the based upon the discovery center here you can see the it's a free tier means, and also there is a free tier means there is some limitations to use the free services here, and also if you want to use more than that then you need to pay for amount for that service here. So that's why some services are the free tier, then those are the free services here, which means in the trial account the services are available in the trial account as well as the in the enterprise account also the services are available here. The trial account URLs and the enterprise account URLs both are different here. Both are different to use it here. The trial account if you are using means that is the some limitations about the services. You have to use only small POC, small kind of things only you need to use it in the trial accounts only here. Enterprise account usually that is called the business accounts. You can customer account you can use, then every monthly you will get the billing to use it here, right? Every monthly there is a ledger will be generated to the balance sheet, so then you need to check that services and you need to pay for that amount here, right? So here only free services are available in the trial account. Only free services are available here. Free services are available here. But when it goes to the enterprise account, free plus the paid services also available here. If you want to use the free, then you can use it. But and also the paid service also available here. Free plus paid service also it is available here. So this is the account structure here, right? This is the account structure here. Then we have the sub accounts also. Under the global account, we can discuss more in the upcoming classes the license period limitations about the trial accounts and enterprise accounts here. So those things I will give you more details, just giving the and information about the types of accounts here. Then sub accounts. Sub accounts are the actual business accounts here, where we go subscribe the services, where we do the development, where you do the customization under the sub accounts only here. Then so this sub account, suppose when you are building the one application, that application requires some data to consume the some data from the backend system. Then you need to in your on-premises systems, you need to use the this cloud connectors and integrations part, connectivity part, everything here, right? These are the many things you need to have. And also sub accounts, we can create the multiple, but global accounts is only one. Under the global account, we can create the multiple sub accounts like development, quality, production, like that. We can create the multiple sub accounts here. Same as like here also multiple sub accounts, you can create it here, right? So multiple sub accounts, you can create it here. Then you can integrate to the on-premises SAP systems here. So business user directly, they will use the whatever the application you are building here, that application will generate the one URL, that web-based URL, that application, they will use it here. Then when I that click on that application or app, it will directly go to the your cloud connector to backend system. It will consume the data will be displayed to the users here. That is what the concept here, right? That is the main thing here. So here sub accounts are the, we need to deploy the application services. So subscriptions, authorizations concept, so security concept, moving the data from one sub account to another sub account. Then in this case, CTMS, cloud transport management service here, we have to use it here. Then security, IAG concepts here. So these things we have to use in this case here. These things we have to use here. That's what we have to do it in the systems here, right? So that is the main purpose of the BTP sub accounts here. Then here we will get the how to we will come to know how to get the global accounts from SAP, then how to get the sub accounts from SAP. So how to create the sub accounts here, how to structure your landscape, then how to install the cloud connectors, then how to integrate your backend systems here, how to integrate your cloud services to the cloud connectors, then backend systems, then RFC destinations creation to consume the data, how applications will talk to the your backend system data via which connection, and how to check the how to check the logs as part of the troubleshooting. These and all the things we will see here. What is the directories concept? Then what is the sub account concept here? All the things we can discuss in the our upcoming classes here. So mainly here global accounts, sub accounts, so that we will discuss here. And also there is a licensing model for the enterprise account. Why? Because trial accounts are the free, but as I tell, this is a paid account. Then what is the licensing model? It's not the one licensing model here. We have there are the multiple licensing models are available for here. One is the subscription based model, then consumption based model, pay as you go model, and CPA model. There are the three types of pricing, BTP pricing models here. BTP pricing models we have. So we have to discuss about the pricing models detailed way. So what is the subscriptions? So means we have to pay for only subscriptions, the prepaid services. Then consumption. In the consumption, we have the two types: pay as you go and CPEA, cloud platform enterprise agreement models. So then, so based on that, so which customer based upon the situation for is which account, which pricing model he has to go, what is the charge for that one, right? So whether you get any discounts or not, then depends upon the licensing model. So he can opt the related services licensing model, they can opt it here, right? Free trial account, free trial account, they don't have any licensing model. It's a free for up to 90 days with limitations. They are providing the limitations here, right? How to monitoring the usage of the licenses and analytics, how to do that one here, service usages here. So all those things in the global account, we can perform it here. So these and all the things we have to discuss. The initial basic things are very important here, right? So on the next class, we will discuss about the types of BTP account model. It's mentioned BTP account models here, how to take the so trial accounts or global accounts here. What are the limitations in detailed way? The trial accounts means what? So what type of POCs we can do it from here? The service usage and all those things we can perform it in the types of accounts here, types of BTP accounts here. Then global sub accounts, then cloud connectors and SAP systems here, right? These are the many things we have to discuss here, right? So that's why just this is a small introduction class for today. So what we are going, so we are going with the same timelines, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. IST, daily 1 hour. In the day one itself, Monday itself, you will get next class is on Monday. We are going to discuss about the first topic, actual topics. So please join without fail. And yeah, that's it. Any questions, anyone?
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.